It was another busy sports day for all of our local teams, so let's not waste any time starting with boys basketball. The Mankato East Cougars made the trip to Rochester to take on the Century Panthers. The Panthers are in the blue and the Cougars are in the white jerseys. Century pushes the ball up the court. Jaden Wasaki on the perimeter. He swishes that one right through. The Panthers lead by 3 early in this game. The Cougars haven't answered. Puola Gong stops, shoots, and drills the 3. Mankato East is down by just 1. And on the next play, Gong gets in the passing lane, gets the steal, and takes it all the way. This one went into overtime. The Cougars got the win in a close one, 66-61. And let's take a look at some more boys basketball scores in our area. The Mayo Spartans defeated the Albert Lea Tigers as Cameron Davis stepped up to the free throw line and sealed the win, 72-63. The Austin Packers took on the Mankato West Scarlets, but a dry stretch in the second half from the Packers led to a Scarlets victory, 74-65. And let's switch over to some state wrestling, starting with Section 1A. In Class 145, Dover-Riota's Brody Kellen is moving on to the semifinals to face Drayden Morton from Sibley East. And for 152, Gavin Gus from Dover-Riota will be competing against Jet Thorson from St. Charles for a spot in the state finals. For Class 182, Chatfield's Grady Schott is heading to the semis after getting a quick pin in the quarterfinals. He will take on Caleb Vakura. In 195, Ralph Rosler from NRHEG won in overtime 3-1 to land a spot in tomorrow's semifinals, and he will face Isaiah Rennie. In 285, NRHEG's Makedo Miskin upsets the #1 seed in his bracket, and he will move on to the semifinals to take on Austin Schlangen from Eden Valley Watkins. Let's switch to Section 1-2A, where we have quite a few wrestlers hitting the mat too. In Class 106, Albert Lee's Michael Olson is heading to the semis to take on Charles Veneer. In Class 138, Tigers' Cameron Davis will take on Cash Raymond from Simley for a spot in the finals. In 152, Casa Minerville's Logan Vaughn will wrestle off against Evan Farley from New Prague. In 170, we'll finish off this section with all Comets. Cole Glazier takes on Dusty Wilk from Grand Rapids. In 182, Cale Winia is moving on to the semifinals to take on Brian Ramos from Perham. And finally, Bennett Berge is taking on Hayden Horniman from Dassel Cokato Litchfield in the semifinals in 195. Switching to girls wrestling, we have 4 local wrestlers hitting the mat in the semifinals tomorrow. Take a look. For Pine Island in Class 100, Lauren Ellsmer. In 120, Annabelle Petzinger from NRHEG. In Class 165, Noelle Barclay from St. Charles. And for Class 185, we have Century's Maya Elbing. Going from the mat to the screen, let's talk some esports. The winter finals kicked off today. Teams competed in 2 different games, Rocket League and Overwatch. 3 of our local teams competed, including Forest City, Newman Catholic, and Osage. Forest City and Newman Catholic lost in the semifinals. Osage faced Linn-Mar in the finals for Overwatch. Linn-Mar came away with the win.